You've heard of Bitcoin. You've heard of Ethereum. But there's one project flying under the radar, and it's backed by some of the biggest names in tech. It's fast. It's scalable. And it's called XDC. Here's why traders who missed XRP are now watching XDC very closely. Most people don't even know what XDC is, yet it's quietly powering real-world trade deals, tokenizing billions in assets, and being adopted by governments and institutions. So why isn't everyone talking about it? That's what we're diving into now. XDC, short for XinFin Digital Contract, is a Layer 1 blockchain focused on enterprise adoption, global trade finance, and regulatory compliance. It uses a delegated proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which makes it energy efficient, super fast, and highly scalable. But what really sets XDC apart is its integration into the real world. It's already being used to tokenize trade invoices, reduce the friction in cross-border payments, and provide transparency in multi-billion-dollar supply chains. While other coins fight for headlines, XDC is building the foundation of tomorrow's digital economy, quietly and consistently. And while most people are focused on hype coins and speculative bets, XDC is forming real partnerships and solving real problems. But here's where things get really interesting. In the past few weeks, some massive developments have happened, and barely anyone noticed. This could be the moment before the breakout. As of July 2025, it's becoming increasingly clear that XDC is no longer working behind the scenes, it's stepping directly into the spotlight. The Infocom Media Development Authority, IMDA, in Singapore recently announced pilot programs in collaboration with XinFin. These initiatives involve tokenizing real-world trade invoices and processing them on the XDC blockchain. This is a major milestone, as it shows XDC playing a central role in government-backed innovation. At the same time, major exchanges like Uphold and Bitrue have expanded their support for XDC. Both platforms have increased liquidity and introduced more advanced trading features, especially targeting users in the US and Europe. This makes it easier than ever for both retail and institutional investors to gain access to XDC. Even more importantly, the regulatory environment is evolving. The latest digital finance roadmap released by the US Treasury Department specifically highlights that networks like XDC could be instrumental in building a secure, transparent, and compliant token ecosystem. While other projects continue to chase meme coin hype and speculative cycles, XDC is quietly being embedded into the next generation of global trade and digital finance infrastructure. And we're not just talking theory anymore, we're talking adoption, recognition, and momentum. So here's the big question. If institutions are building on XDC, if governments are testing it, if exchanges are expanding support, why is the price still so low? Because this is how it always starts. In crypto, utility leads price, but there's always a lag. By the time the public catches on, early movers have already positioned themselves. XDC's circulating supply is tightly held. Its real-world use cases are expanding. And most importantly, its narrative, real-world utility in global finance, fits perfectly with what institutions and regulators are demanding right now. We've seen this pattern before. With Ethereum. With XRP. And now, that same setup is forming with XDC, but at a fraction of the price. This is the phase where smart money moves in. Quietly. Because when retail finally notices, it's already too late. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice, always do your own research. But based on current momentum, utility, and positioning, XDC has the potential to do a 10x to 20x in this cycle. That would put the price somewhere between $1 and $2 per coin, and that's not just hopium. That's based on actual partnerships, utility, and timing. So now it's your turn. Do you think XDC is the next breakout altcoin? Are you holding, or still watching? Drop a comment below and let's get the discussion going. And if you want more deep dives like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Big moves are coming. Don't get left behind.